Hi everyone, welcome to today's cooking class, this week's cooking class. I am bringing to you a brand new recipe from our new 30-day meal guide. I'm super excited to be bringing this recipe to you. It's going to be delicious. And so I'm going to just jump right in and get going with it. It is called Mango Curry Chicken Soup. So mango curry chicken soup is from our brand new meal guide. Now, if you guys are bored and stuck in a meal rut, these collections are so amazing. I want to show you. So all of these meal packs come in this collection, all of them, along with 30 different unique recipes that all go from raw to ready, 20 minutes or less. You also get the Asian stir fry, the sesame ginger, and the mango curry. My wok here, we're gonna be using the wok tonight. The wok is a #1 host pick item, because you can get this for half price or even free for hosting a cooking class. So definitely #1 pick. So because I've never done this recipe before, I've got my laptop, which is super easy to pull up the recipes right from the website. I love our website for collecting recipes, and you can print them right off from there, but I just lose paper, so I like to do it right online. I'm gonna drop my chicken in here and just start browning my chicken. So all I've done ahead is diced up my chicken, nothing else really. So these meal packs make it so easy. Tonight I'm actually just using the mango curry and I'm using a nourish broth, but these meal packs are what has made meal planning so much easier. So it's so much easier to do meal planning because I can take any of these meals and make a number of different recipes. So you'll see I'm sharing on Mondays. On Mondays, you'll see right in this group different ways to use all of them. So over the next coming weeks, just stay tuned for that, because I'm gonna show you lots of different ways to use each of the meal packs, because they really are super versatile. And my chicken's gonna take just a few extra minutes probably to cook here because it's partially frozen, because like every day, I always forget to pull it out in the morning, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm making for supper until right before supper, because that's just how I roll. I am not very good at planning dinners ahead. I did know I was making this, and I still forgot to pull my chicken out. So that's just kind of the story of my life. So if you're like me, know that it's okay. I cut it up where it's still a little bit frozen. That's okay. And I'll just start cooking. It just takes a couple extra minutes to cook it. That's all right. I actually prefer to cut chicken when it's still a little bit frozen. I don't know about you, but like my knife can cut it and it's not all slimy in my hands. I don't know if that's just a me thing or what, but I just think that it is a little bit nicer to cut when it is a little bit frozen still. So I'm just gonna brown the meat, and then I'm gonna add the other ingredients. It's so easy. We're gonna be adding broccoli, mango, which I thought was going to be interesting. We're going to add our mango curry seasoning. We're going to add a can of coconut milk. So this is actually a dairy-free recipe as well. We're going to add some cilantro. Of course, it's optional because I know not all of you love cilantro. I personally love it, so I'm going to have it in there. And we're going to have some broth. So I'm going to mix up our broth first here. I'm going to grab our 4-in-1 spice spoon. I've got 2 cups of water here. Our broth it just makes, if you're not making homemade broth, you might be using a store-bought one, full of sodium, hydrogenated oils, often MSG, almost always MSG, definitely super high in sodium. I think the lowest one I've ever found in the store is about 800 milligrams of sodium per cup. Ours have, like this one here, our nourished one, is like our chicken broth, so it's our version of chicken broth. It only has 85 milligrams per cup of prepared sodium. 85. And so that's like 10 times less than what you'll find in common low sodium versions from the grocery store. So I love that. So you make it just the same as your store-bought ones that you might be familiar with. You just drop a teaspoon in per cup of water. So 1 teaspoon per cup of water. I'm just going to give it a little whisk. Okay, I'm going to give it a little whisk, and so that's ready. It'll just be rehydrating all the spices and goodness in there. So once my chicken is browned, we're going to drop in. So once it's actually just cooked to be white, it's as soon as it's cooked to be white, it says it's good to go. It doesn't have to be fully cooked at this point. So we're just gonna keep cooking this up. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about the 30-day meal plan. So the 30-day meal plan puts together weekly meal plans with grocery lists attached with itemized of everything. Most of these meal packs will cook a meal for four people. So I find that lots of times they stretch even further than 4. For instance, our meal pack, that is the rotisserie chicken one, I find it can do 2 whole chickens, not just 1 chicken. Depending on how you're using the meal pack will depend on how much it will feed. Our pulled chicken one, for instance, it will feed like 8 to 10 people. So you're gonna have leftovers with that one for sure. So you might have a couple of meals out of that one meal pack. So it's so awesome. The meal packs work out to, you know, when you're looking at how much people they feed, including all the ingredients that you need, they usually work out to like $3 a plate of food. $3 to $4 a plate of food. Super reasonable. If you're looking at alternative meal, like think about like the delivery companies like HelloFresh and Chef's Plate and all that. That's great and all, except for that as soon as you're done with your first coupon when you first signed up, now you're paying $9 to $13 a plate. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. If you are feeding a family, it is not sustainable. And you get one recipe. So you're just gonna make the one recipe with it, that's it. So I find that this is definitely more economical, and there's just so many different ways I can use it. And so having that full database of recipes and not just the couple of recipes that a company is willing to give me is definitely helpful. Okay, our chicken is ready already. That was not too long considering it was a bit frozen. So now it says I'm just going to add the broccoli and I'm going to sprinkle with the dip mix. So I'm adding 2 cups of broccoli, a little bit extra broccoli actually. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the mango curry mix. It smells so good. I love our spice spoon. If you don't already have a spice spoon and you're using Epicure, they're amazing. You need one. They fit in all the jars, even the small skinnier jars. The tablespoon fits right in and you can scoop out so easily. And also you're not searching in your drawers for different sizes because all of the sizes are attached right on one spoon. Okay, that's definitely an add-on you want to just like throw in your shopping cart when you're selecting your things, because that is going to be super helpful for you. Saute spoon, I love these silicone utensils. I can't say enough about them. They're another host favorite. As a host, you get some half price items. They're another #1 host selected item for their half price items. You get the whole collection, you can get it for half price. They're lined with steel, so they're super, super strong. And they're all one piece, so they stay clean. You never have the end of it fall off and then get all that gunk inside. It stays super clean. Okay, so I've given that a stir. That was my next instruction. Now I'm going to add the broth and the coconut milk and the mango, and then I'm going to increase the heat. So I've got the broth and the coconut milk and the mango. And now I'm going to increase the temperature. And we're going to bring it to a boil. And then we're just going to simmer it and it's going to be ready to go. So that is so super simple. Super simple. We've got some rice cooking in the Instant Pot behind me. You can also, if you don't have an Instant Pot to cook rice, you can use our silicone steamers. The round one and the multi-purpose steamer will both cook rice in your microwave. It's one of the only things I use my Instant Pot for, so that's usually what I go for. And because when I'm cooking other things, I usually use my steamer, like chicken and stuff like that. I usually do in my steamer in the microwave, so my rice is usually done on the Instant Pot. But it's gonna be done in a couple of minutes, so we're gonna have rice with this as well, and it's gonna be a perfectly balanced, delicious meal that will have whipped up in under 20 minutes. So fast, so easy. I love all these recipes that we're coming out with every month. Continue to share them as I do them. I like to give you my review of them because I know that you're curious about what a real person thinks of it and not necessarily just seeing it on a website. So I love to share my family's review of it. So we're gonna let this go up, and then I've got cilantro and some red onions that I'm gonna garnish it with, and that is going to be dinner. Super easy, super simple. You saw how simple it was. So simple. I would love to answer your questions. If you've got questions about our meal collections, down below, please ask your questions. I would love to come back and answer them. Also, if you're looking for, maybe 30 days is a long time for you, maybe you want a smaller collection. We also have a 3-week dinner collection, which is made for like weeknights. So maybe you're just super busy between Monday and Friday. You want to try like 15 different meal packs out. Then you get one of 15 different ones. Yeah, that's right, 15, got to do the math. One of 15 different ones, and you'll have 15 meals. So Monday to Friday, 3 weeks. It's called the 3-week dinner collection. And that is another option for you that is half the price. Of course, there's a lot less products in it. With this one here, you get it around the $100 mark, but you're also going to be getting 4. It works out to 4 free. So you get a pretty good discount, over 10% discount when you do buy it as the big collection. And yeah, that is another way to get this, is to get it for half price by hosting your own class, inviting your friends to come, do some grocery shopping with you. And right now we have extra host rewards. So you can get up to $50 in extra host rewards, free shopping. Really, guys, it's grocery shopping, so who wouldn't want to do it? So if you have friends that are time-starved and busy, go with their kids or with their careers or whatever it might be, you know, they might really find value in getting some of these collections into their kitchen. Or perhaps you have someone who's really, you know, stuck with meals because they've got some different allergies or food restrictions that they're managing in their home. I can help them with that too. So maybe you would invite them. And other than that, if you are just looking for, or if you have friends that are looking to clean up their diet, this could be really helpful for them. So I'd love to have a cooking class with you and your friends. And we also have a discount on our business kit right now. If you've ever considered doing what I do, sharing good food with family and friends, or even bigger, just sharing good food with your community and creating an income from home for yourself, I would love to talk to you about that. So make sure you connect to me about that. I think that's it. It's so, like, this has gone to a boil now. We're gonna let it simmer for just a moment and it's done. So I'm gonna just see if I can get the camera up closer here. So I'm gonna see if you guys can see it here. I'm gonna bring it up to you so you can see. So that's our finished soup. It looks marvelous. I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm gonna share with you. I almost tipped it right back on myself. And then I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching tonight. If you have any questions, I'm always available to answer. If you have specific needs for making meals in your home, always reach out. It's my absolute pleasure to be of service to you. Have a great night.